most people who follow boxing don't really think that Canelo is risking anything against Jaime Munguia because they don't believe that Munguia is skilled enough to find him often enough to get that done. They do believe that Benavidez might be skilled enough to find him. And if Benavidez were to go into the ring with Canelo and find him, that chin might not matter because Benavidez has epic power. He has the kind of punching power that, you go to sleep at night thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not sure where I've seen that before. He detonated Demetrius Andrade, blew him up. And I thought Andrade, because of his craft, was more or less knockout proof. So I walked out of the arena that night thinking, when have I seen the kind of explosive power that David Benavidez just showed me? Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson. Those are the kinds of fighters who demonstrated that kind of power. And oh, by the way, I think there's a strong chance that David Benavidez will eventually in his career be fighting as a heavyweight and will become the first, forgive me, Andy Ruiz, the first serious and great heavyweight championship contender among Mexican Americans. The first Mexican American serious first-rate heavyweight championship contender will be the biggest economic entity in boxing. And that possibility presents itself for Benavidez if he steers his career the right way.
The biggest economic entity in boxing. That's what they say if you can maintain and sustain a Mexican heavyweight. You know what? He might be, he right. He right. It's the only division that the Mexicans has not penetrated and cannot maintain champion or compete at is the heavyweight division, and that's the crown jewel. And being that so many people in boxing feel that they have to cater towards the Latino fan base, can you imagine if they have a legitimate Latino heavyweight? Wow. He's right. That is good money. But the problem is they don't consider David Benavidez is Mexican. I was on Twitter today and I seen some Mexicans calling him half-breed. You know what I'm saying? Just anything to crap on David, which I don't know how he could be a half-breed because Mexican is not a race. You know what I'm saying? But they steady coming up with these reasons. And just on a side note, how in the hell you gonna call David Benavidez a half-breed? Have you took a good look at David Benavidez and took a good look at Canelo? So who you calling half-breed? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Canelo looked like, what's that actor name? Sam Watt or something like that. The dude that playing Avatar. Them two look like brothers, man. What y'all calling David Benavidez a half-breed? You know what I'm saying? It kills me. Listen. They just don't like David Benavidez. They know that the torch needs to be passed to somebody if they just want to keep doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as having a presence in boxing that's somewhat dominant and popular. They know this. They're still refusing to do it like Canelo's going to live to be 109 years old and still box. It makes no sense. Like, the Latino fan base, not all, the Latino fan base is so stupid. They're willing to shoot their own self in the foot down the line in the future for the sake of Canelo Alvarez. It makes no damn sense, man. I mean, this is some of the ignorant shit that I've seen. This is like boxing genocide for them. You know, like the fact that y'all want to tear David down so fucking much and come up with these reasons and call him half Ecuadorian and he ain't this and he ain't that. All y'all have something. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Canelo can't box forever. And when Canelo hangs it up, who you got? What, you think it's going to be Jaime Munguia or some shit like that? What you think, it's going to be Pitbull Cruz or something like that? No, that's Gervonta Davis' punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna have? Rolly Romero? Like what? I mean, I know you're not Mexican, but you know what I'm saying? Who you gonna have? Y'all ain't got nobody. What is y'all doing? Don't you understand that this is a process that has to happen? The old lion can't run the pride forever. Eventually, the young lion's gonna come and take him out. You know what I'm saying? That's the circle of life, bruh. You guys can't get around that, but y'all trying to. But why? I'm gonna put it like this. You guys do know eventually you're going to embrace David Benavidez, don't you? Because you won't have a choice. You guys won't have nothing left. I hope you realize that. Eventually, you're going to have to embrace David Benavidez. And speaking of David Benavidez, I got something to say about David. David can get a fight with Canelo whenever he's ready. And I'm going to tell you why. David's trying to get a fight with Canelo while not pissing off his fan base. You can't do that. You're going to have to embrace the bad guy. David Benavidez can make it so uncomfortable for Canelo Alvarez right now, but he's trying to stay in a respectful realm because Lord knows if you don't respect Canelo, you ain't getting no shot or something like that. I say fuck all them respecting rules. We can go back the old school way. He can make it very uncomfortable for Canelo Alvarez the second he stopped caring about offending his fan base. And that's the problem with Canelo in general. For some reason, y'all fear his fan base not liking y'all. I don't give a fuck about Canelo's fan base. They know that they can kiss my ass from across the street, and it's no lie. I give a fuck about them. You know? Because Canelo fan base ain't boxing fans. I don't care how much they try to proclaim that they are. No, they're a fan of bigotry. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Who in the fuck needs that? As a boxing fan, who the fuck needs that as a subscriber or anything else? Fuck them. I don't care if that was the entire demographic of boxing. I will never bow down and kiss their ass or lie to myself for the sake of not hurting their feelings. As racist and bigoted as them motherfuckers is, why would you even cater to their ass a little bit? Fuck them. They the bottom of the earth. They the scum. They the laughing stock of fucking boxing. You know what I'm saying? They got a Disney character as a hero. Nicknamed Donald the Duck. I mean, come on, bro. The point is, what y'all trying to do with David Benavidez is inevitable. And this is what I'm going to end it with, because this is what I find so strange about y'all. Y'all talk about David's not a real Mexican. He's not this. He's half Ecuadorian. He's a half-breed bastard, whatever y'all want to call him. But I'm going to show you what's so coonish about Canelo Alvarez fan base. But y'all love the fuck out of Triple G to the point y'all pissed off Canelo. Y'all turned on Canelo for Triple G. They want to try to deny it to the high heavens today. But if you was around that time, you know I'm not lying. Okay? Y'all said Triple G was the real Mexican and Canelo Alvarez was the fake. That was Mexican fans. Fuck what y'all talking about. I don't care how much y'all try to lie. Okay? I remember it clear as day, and I'll make a video for you if you keep wanting to deny this shit. Y'all embrace Gennady Golovkin, a dude from Kazakhstan or wherever he from. Y'all embrace him as a full-blooded fucking Mexican. He ain't got a drop of Mexican blood in him. But y'all trying to tell David Benavidez what he's not? And one of his parents is Mexican? Like I said, y'all is a bunch of conquered y'all just love y'all conqueror, man. Period. They value European blood more than the indigenous Mexican blood. I like to believe that they don't believe that you full Mexican unless you got some European in you. That's how brainwashed and how much they suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? The whole culture has a mental defect when it comes to this stuff. You know? And the reason why they hugging on Canelo, you know what I'm saying, so damn tight, is because he's the Mexican that they like to represent. Because he's Caucasian looking. Just look at when they had representation in the Black Panther movie. They told that Mexican man that he was too brown. How in the fuck can a Mexican man be too brown for Mexicans? They fucked up in the head, bro. That's all it is, man. But Jim Lampley's not lying. That would be a very lucrative, a big economic step up as far as the Latino fan base if David Benavidez crossed over to heavyweight and was able to maintain, sustain, and be dominant. Come on, that's something that you guys would never want to end. You guys been waiting to penetrate the heavyweight division forever. You finally get somebody who can do it and y'all don't even want to embrace them for the sake of somebody who's finna retire any fucking way, who threw Mexican style boxing in the trash. Y'all reputation is in the trash now because of this dude. You know? But y'all keep wanting to block David Benavidez? Let me guess. David Benavidez too brown looking, right? I'm out, man. I'm out.